14 Newest Dreams of al-Mahdi. Various statements of al-Mahdi about his dream Aruya ash-Sadiqa, that we may not know in general. Anything? There are 14 statements of al-Mahdi. The man from Pakistan who often dreams of meeting Allah and the Prophet made his statement in front of the Gaza team. At least 4 people were present to listen to al-Mahdi's statement at base camp in Pakistan. Before sharing the statement, the Gaza team checked it first to minimize errors due to language differences. The following are the 14 statements of al-Mahdi which are divided into 2 kinds of themes, namely the depiction of the prophets and the description of the Dajjal. Anything? Depiction of the prophets. In his dream, Allah showed that the beard of the prophet was the length of a fist. Al-Mahdi saw the face of Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam was handsome. Al-Mahdi did not clearly see the stature of the Prophet Yusuf alayhis salam, but Al-Mahdi said all the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala were average handsome men. Al-Mahdi narrates that Prophet Musa alayhis salam was a tall, stocky man and had very strong physical strength. Al-Mahdi once saw Prophet Musa alayhis salam standing with Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam. And it can be seen that Prophet Musa alayhis salam was 2 inches taller than Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam. Among the companions of Rasulullah, the posture of Umar bin Khattab radiyallahu anhu is similar to the posture of the Prophet Musa alayhis salam. Prophet Muhammad's stature is very similar to Prophet Ibrahim alayhis salam. Al-Mahdi saw in his dream Prophet Musa alayhis salam hit the angel of death so that the angel of death was thrown. Seeing this, al-Mahdi was afraid. But Prophet Musa alayhis salam approached him and said in a soft voice that he did not mean to frighten the Mahdi with this incident. Al-Mahdi in his dream saw when his house was finished building, then a friend of his friends asked the cleric to send the children to read the Quran. But al-Mahdi refused and said that Allah will send his friends to recite the Quran. Then it turned out that Allah sent 30 prophets to recite the Quran at his house. Each prophet recited 1 juz of the Quran and the first to recite was Prophet Muhammad. The depiction of the Dajjal. Dajjal at this time is still young and the last position is currently studying in a location around the mountains in Syria, where there are forests. He is often in a cave, alone. Dajjal already knows the whereabouts of the position of al-Mahdi. The information is thought to have come from the accomplices of the Antichrist/Jinn. But Dajjal has not dared to come to al-Mahdi directly because his knowledge is still weak, he is still young, his strength is still at level 1. Allah describes in al-Mahdi's dream that the Dajjal has a wife and children. Sayyid once saw Dajjal and his wife coming to people. The Gaza team estimates that the Dajjal is in a position to become a religious figure/pious face, not when the Dajjal is angry because al-Mahdi has won in all battlefields and because the Dajjal's strength has entered level 4, his knowledge is full/strong, by showing his Dajjal. When Dajjal appears in the initial phase, which is good-looking/pious, a very large snake always accompanies him behind him. This is a symbol, Dajjal is always accompanied by the devil. Remember the devil disguised as snake when he tempted Prophet Adam as. Rasulullah gave a sword to al-Mahdi. The sword is reddish in color like the color of iron that is undergoing a process of burning and forging. To the Gaza team, Sayyid showed an example of a picture of a sword with a similar color. In another dream, al-Mahdi managed to behead Dajjal using the sword of the Prophet Muhammad. This happened after Dajjal became weak/his knowledge melted because he was dealing with Prophet Isaiah. After the head of the Dajjal is severed, the devil lifts the head of the Dajjal while saying that the Dajjal is his rich warlord.